Hi everybody, Amanda here. How are you all? I hope you're all okay, and I hope you're having some good sales as well. My name is Organiser Reseller, aka obviously Amanda. And the reason that I do these videos is to share my reselling journey. So I am a reseller full time now. I get from Facebook Marketplace, can't get the words out then, eBay. I purchase from car boots, charity shops, anywhere that I can, and I sell anything and everything. So I sell clothing, jewellery, figures, toys, just anything I can. And I definitely prefer vintage toys, like vintage stuff, but I will sell obviously newer stuff as well, but yeah, vintage is my preference. So if this sort of like floats your boat and you want to come and have a look and come along for the journey, that would be great. You could like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for any uploads on videos. So yeah, so without further ado, today is going to be more like a vloggy vlog. So when I say vloggy vlog, I mean like it's going to be here and there all day. So, and hopefully I'll get this up tomorrow. So yeah, so I'm going to start off in my organisation room. Not anymore, guys. Look at this. So that's organised, but this isn't. Look at this now. I've got so much stuff again. I just keep picking stuff up all the time. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, I need to get some of this on eBay. I've got loads on eBay at the moment. I've got like 200 items on eBay, so I don't really understand where it all comes from. But yeah, the only thing that isn't for sale there is the Christmas tree, which is just there in the red bag. But apart from everything else is for sale. So as you can see, I have quite a bit. So I have actually been doing my Lego at the moment. So I've got a lot of Lego here, and I also have a lot of Bionicles over there in that one, sort of in that one there. So there's Bionicles in there. Yeah, well, what can I say? I mean, I've just done, literally, if I can climb over everything, I bought these as well. Got these for £1 each. They're quite good. They're the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles stylus pack for Nintendo 3DS. So yeah, thought I'd just pick them up. My Lego, look at it. So I'm going to do a challenge now. What I'm going to do is, as I'm putting this on eBay, but I'm going to put it on as like colours, kilogram bags of colours, and kilogram bags of mixed Lego. Now, it's just an experiment for myself, but I've never done Lego before. Really, this is my first time I've really done Lego, like sold Lego. I've sold the Lego minifigures, but I haven't actually sold Lego. So I've watched Nick Hill's videos as well about how he used to sell Lego. So I've picked up a few tips from him, so thanks Nick. And yeah, and also I just wanted to have a go at it, really. I just thought it'd be something different. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So I've literally yeah, started this. So yeah, so it'd be perfect. So I'm just going to see if, you know, come along for the ride. But yeah, so that would be really good. And I'd really like you guys to sort of like, you know, leave your comments, what you think, you know, whether I should do Lego or not, if it's worth my time, you know. I've kind of like, well, it took me what? I started on the Friday night, going through stuff, and I literally just got a baking tin, big baking tin that I've got, put it on there, and literally just went through it and had some like little boxes and put everything in boxes, you know, and then just literally put it all into bags afterwards. So yeah, so it wasn't too bad. And then on the Friday I did it, and then on the Saturday, so I've got my cup of coffee here. It's about an hour ago, so I did a bit of the video. I just want to say as well, thank you for supporting me on my live on Sunday. It was really appreciative, and I haven't forgotten. The parcels are still going to be being put out. This is for Tam Bell, and this one is for I think her name's Paulette. I can't remember exactly what her name is regarding her YouTube channel, but yeah. So they will be going to you tomorrow, definitely. So first class, and hopefully get them by Saturday. The reason that I haven't really been out myself this week is just because of, well, no, I'm always honest with everybody, and obviously, you know, I am a reseller, and you are here for my reselling journey. But obviously, there are things that have happened in my life that sometimes just kind of like comes up onto me unexpected. Certain things trigger things off. I don't know what it's like for you guys, but sometimes that's what happens with me. And then I just kind of go into a sort of like a downward spiral for a few days. But I'm perfectly all right now. You know, I'm back up on top of it. You know, this is about my reselling journey, but I obviously, you know, do have good days and bad days like everybody else. You know, we're all human at the end of the day. And yeah, I just had an experience when I was younger that, you know, it was horrible at the time, and yeah, I just had to move myself and my family from one end of the country to the other, and it was pretty bad, dark times and things like that at that time, but I'm all for positivity now, you know. I survived everything, I made through, you know. I didn't have a lot of qualifications then, and so what I did was I took myself back to college, and I had 2 girls at the time, so I had the 2 girls, and I took myself back to college. I got a lot of help to get myself back up, my self-esteem back up and everything, which was absolutely fantastic. And the people that helped me, I wanted to give back, so I gave back to them by doing a bit of bank work with social services. Yeah, so, you know, it was really good, it helped me, and then I decided that I wanted to give back, so I did an access course to college. Now bear in mind I hadn't been to any sort of education from when I left school, so it was really, really good for me in a way, because I proved to myself that I could do it. So I hadn't passed my maths when I was younger at all. I was no good at maths at all. I was hopeless at maths. I remember my dad coming back and saying to me, you know, right, Amanda, you need to get out the British encyclopedias. Do you remember the Britannia encyclopedias? So he used to make me get those out, and he'd give me maths problems out of them and stuff like that. You know, he's like, come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Fortunately, I couldn't do it. So yeah, so I failed my maths. So I knew that to be able to get to university, I would have to pass my maths and my English. So I did an access course, which was absolutely fantastic, because then you could do A-level English and like A-level maths. So I did it, and I proved to myself I could do it, and I passed it, and I got into university. So, you know, I pushed myself afterwards. So I always think things happen for a reason. Maybe that happened for a reason, I don't know. But I've been stronger ever since. You know, there are things that, you know, if you're in situations and things like, you know, relationships and things haven't been the best, obviously, afterwards, because it's hard for me to trust people. And I know that sounds awful, but it's true. But I love it, the fact that, you know, I can come on here, and you guys are so supportive, like, you know, with this reselling community and everything, and you've really helped me. You don't know how much you've helped me, guys, I'm telling you now. You don't know how much you've helped me by doing this. This is absolutely fantastic, and I love what I do. Yes, it is lonely. Yes, it's only a one-man job. Yes, I don't get any help at all from any of my family, because they've got all their own lives going on. But I do what I do now because I really, really enjoy it. I enjoy doing the live on a Sunday. You know, I enjoy the fact you all come on. I enjoy the interaction. You know, I look forward to it every Sunday. So, you know, and I'm getting more people on as well in the next few weeks as well, and people have been absolutely brilliant. Obviously there was a bit of a hiccup last week, but, you know, at the end of the day, we're all human, aren't we? And things happen, you know. I just need to have a plan B next time, which I've definitely got this week. Don't worry, guys. So, yeah. So I mean, you know, it's all a learning curve, isn't it? At the end of the day, you know, I'm coming on here, you know, showing you all these things, and then I think to myself, well, do people really want to see all that sort of thing? You know, I mean, it's just me finding my feet of what works for all you guys and what you actually want to see of me, and you know, whether that was too long, maybe the last video, I don't know, but I'm just learning. So I am learning each video I do. I'm learning every single time, so I'll always be learning as well. I'll never know everything, and it is a big learning curve. Certain things work, certain things don't, you know, but I'm quite happy to sit here, you know, and speak to you about things, you know, have a cup of coffee with you, you know. Yeah, so, and also I want to know, what have you lot sold as well? You know, it's not all about me, these videos. What about you? What have you sold? Leave it in the comments, you know. I'd really like to know what people are selling and what is selling, because I don't know whether you know, but well, you obviously all know that My Hermes has changed, hasn't it, to Elvery, lovely name. And there was actually, I think it was Mrs. England's Emporium, she was on about it as well, that there'd been a couple of parcels that gone array for her, and unfortunately I had the same problem last week. So I went to My Hermes pickup shop, the shop I go to, and I sent it because I was meant to send it by post, but when I actually got to the post office, they said, look, you know, this is going to cost you extra because it's actually kilograms over. Now I have got scales up there, it was my own fault, I didn't weigh it, I should have done. I just sort of guessed it and thought, guesstimated it and thought, yeah, okay, it'll be alright. And it wasn't. So they gave it back to me and said, look, if you want to do it in a different way, do it in a different way. So I decided to go by My Hermes. I thought, right, okay, it is a day late probably, so what I'm going to do is I am going to do it by My Hermes, and I'll do it next day delivery. So I paid for next day delivery, not a problem. Then I get, on the Monday, I get the person putting a request saying that his parcel hasn't turned up. I'm like, that's ridiculous. So I paid for next day delivery. So I checked it out, and it turned out that they'd actually tried to deliver it to this door, but they said that they couldn't find the right address, the correct address. So I thought, okay, fair enough. We've got a door here, a picture of a door. So I screenshotted it, you know, and then I put it to the customer. I said, is this your door? And he said, yeah, it's my door. I said, right, okay, well, then they have actually gone to your door, but they're saying here underneath on this, and they show me these, like, there's two GPS as well, sort of like map things, and they're pointing to it saying like they couldn't find the address. I said, but if they found your address, because that is actually your door. He's like, yeah, I know it is. So that's a bit strange. So he actually took the request off because he knew that they'd left a card that day, and they'd said obviously that they tried to deliver it. So obviously they definitely had been to his address, but they were saying on there that they couldn't deliver it because they couldn't find the address. A bit strange. So yeah, so then I thought, okay, fair enough, it's probably going to be delivered. Then he got back to me yesterday and said the same thing, that it still hasn't turned up, and he's been in for 2 days now. He usually works, but he's been staying for 2 days to wait for this parcel to turn up, and it hasn't arrived. So from last Thursday, and it's now, what, Thursday, that's a whole week. So I don't know what you're up to, My Hermes, or Elvery, whatever you're calling yourselves now, but you have to get it sorted, because that is ridiculous, you know. I am now trying to find out what's gone on with his parcel. The other parcel that I sent as well, next day delivery, was absolutely fine. It got sent, not a problem. The next day it arrived. So I don't understand why this one particularly, they couldn't actually find the address, although they did find the address because it was outside his door and they left a card there. So tell me if I'm, you know, I don't know whether I'm not making sense, but to me that would mean that actually it should have been delivered. So yeah. So yeah, so that was my sort of like start of the week. And then eBay, it's not been good at all this week. I don't know what you lot guys are like. Oh my god, eBay's not been very good at all. The sales have been not very good at all. I don't know whether it's because of this thing with Ukraine, I don't know, but just something is just going on, because usually I'm pretty alright each week, but this week for some reason, I don't know, but yeah, it's not good. So yeah. So, I've got a couple of other things to vlog about, but yeah, as I say, leave it in the comments, you know. I'd love to hear about what you actually like for me to actually, you know, do. Whether you like me talking here, sitting here with a cup of coffee, you know, chatting about the day. As I say, we all have our weeks, we all have our days, don't we? Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I mean, yesterday I was just literally in my pyjamas nearly all day, sitting watching the television because I felt so sorry for myself. But I was like, what am I doing? You just need to get up, you know, get yourself sorted, and that's the end of it, and just get on with it, because that's all we can do really, isn't it? But yeah, I won't be going to boot sales this weekend, because I'm actually going to the Royal Albert Hall on Saturday, and I might actually vlog it a bit actually on Saturday, because it looks spectacular. It's called the Classical Spectacular I'm going to. All the classical music, that's obviously all the you know, the ones that people know, a bit like the proms I suppose, but we're taking my partner's mum and dad, because yeah, unfortunately he's not very well, so we just have to make sure that, you know, that we keep an eye on him and stuff. But yeah, but it'd be nice for me to enjoy it, so we're going there. So I won't be going to a boot sale on Saturday, and I won't go to a boot sale on Sunday. So really, I haven't been to a boot sale for the last week, and I'm craving one. I'm like, oh my god, I've got to go to a boot sale. So yeah, so I'll probably just do charity shop next week, maybe. A couple of charity shops. I did pick up a couple of stuff this week, and I will show you what I picked up. So guys, this is what I purchased this week. So I've purchased her. It is Mother Goose with her little glasses, as you can see. And she does nursery rhymes. I'm just going to press her here.
I'm going to tell you some of your favorite nursery rhymes. Let's start off with Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
So yeah, so that is obviously Mother Goose doing her nursery rhymes, and I thought she was rather fun. So yeah, so I picked her up. I'm sure a little child will absolutely love that, listening to nursery rhymes like that, and it might give the mother a break as well a bit. She's listening to those sort of like tunes. Right guys, so I picked this up as well this week. It was in a charity shop, and yeah, so I'm just going to turn you around now and show you what I got. So I picked this up. It's Matchbox. It's like a little sort of like garage car thing. That kind of like fits over there, and that fits in there like that, and then you can have like the cars can go that way. It's like a little car wash thing, so you actually put some, I think, washing up liquid maybe in that, and then you just press it down like that, and it comes out of here for getting the car washes. So you can put all the little cars down here as well. There's a little turntable thing here, which you can see turns around. So yeah, so I thought actually it's quite cool actually. There's a little sort of like grid thing there, and I think bubbles might come out of that one. So it's great fun for a child. So yeah, so I picked that up, and what I'll do is I will put some Matchbox cars with that as well. So I'll sell that like that. So that's what I tend to do as well, is that if I'm going to sell something and I know that I've got something to go with it, I will do it that way, because I think that sometimes people prefer to pick it up like that. So yeah, so that's what I picked up. This little guy. And why? Because today is the 17th of March. And what is the 17th of March? It's St. Patrick's Day. So yeah. So I picked this little man up, little leprechaun. So yeah, so hopefully he brings you luck. I'll put him in my office. But yeah, I really liked him, so I picked him up. I think he's vintage as well. I'm not too sure how old he is, but I just thought, you know what? It's St. Patrick's Day, isn't it? So why not? Why not pick him up? So yeah. So guys, I'm going to finish now this video. I hope that you really liked it. Please tell me in the comments if there's anything that you feel that, you know, that you want to hear from me. If you like my car boot videos, if you like me just doing vloggy vlogs, if you like seeing my awfully unorganised storeroom, yeah, so I can just learn off you guys as well. It would be brilliant. This weekend there's going to be nobody on. We're doing another quiz. The quiz is meant to happen this week, but I had to do one last week, but I'm going to do another one this week.